Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. And Act 1 is start everything off with something that captivates the audience.
This is a video that I'm putting out because I have so many friends who are creatives that are trying to make a company based around what they do, who are constantly asking me, how do you do it? What do I do first? What do I do second? How did you start out? What were some secrets that you learned? This is a video to help those people and help people like you watching that want to know how to take your creative thing and make a profit off of it. This video isn't gonna be a list video either. It's kind of gonna be, you know, what I did and my story. So I'm gonna just give you a rundown of the history of my business in the last decade of doing this. For starters, I just wanna say that I understand how much $200,000 is to some people and how much it isn't to other people. I'm just giving you a hard, solid, and honest number. All right, to start off, we're gonna have to go back to 2008. That's the year that I moved to Portland, Oregon to pursue a career in the film industry. I will say that moving to Portland, Oregon is not the best place to start a career in the film industry, but I stupidly followed a girl to Portland. So between 2008 and 2010, I worked a myriad of jobs. I loaded shipments onto planes. I worked shipping and receiving for several companies. I worked for a carpet company that made the carpet inside boats and Toyota Camrys. I worked a lot of different jobs while on the side shooting short films and web series and any kind of sketch that I could get my hands on. In 2010, I was working for the carpet company and I just was not getting along with my manager at all. I felt like I could do my job better if she wasn't managing me. It's been a problem all my life where I'm just not good at working for people. I can see a better way to do something and I want to do it, even if it breaks the protocol of command or whatever. And that's what happened at this company. My manager was telling me to do something a certain way and it just was not the best way to do it. And so I didn't do it that way and they fired me. So my first lesson in this is be okay with being fired. Being fired is something that kind of happens when you run your own business. So it was good that I was okay with being fired. Clients fire you all the time, most of the time without good reason. So being okay with being fired is key to running your business. Anyway, I got fired from that job and had to go into video full time. Around this time, I was also hanging out with a guy named Jonathan who started a company called Epiphan that really shaped the way that I built my company just by seeing what him and a couple of other guys did with their company. If you're not familiar with Epiphan, I say go check them out right now. But I've had a few conversations with Jonathan about the real estate industry in Portland and how real estate agents weren't using but should be using video for their listings. Now, I know a lot of you right now are thinking, yeah, shoot real estate video. That's how you start your business. That is how you start it now. But in 2008, I was kind of the only one doing it. There were like 5 to 10 other people in the country doing it. This is right at the beginning of doing video for real estate. So it was a big leap to try and convince agents to do that. But that's exactly the hurdle that I had to overcome. After this conversation, I started reaching out to real estate agents, showing them the work I had done, but it was short films and web series. It wasn't anything related to real estate or selling a product. So it was a process of trying to get them to agree to do video. But after a couple of weeks of searching and reaching out to agents, I finally got one guy on a Friday afternoon to agree and say, yeah, I'd love for you to shoot one of my listings. Can you do it on Monday? The next lesson right here is to always say yes. I said, yes, of course I can shoot it on Monday. We signed a contract, he paid, and then I realized that I didn't have a camera and that I didn't have a computer to edit on. So I spent the rest of the weekend trying to find that. Lucky for me, my friend Jonathan had a camera that I could use and he had an extra computer that I could edit on. I would shoot listings for this agent with Jonathan's camera and then edit them on Jonathan's computer. While I was doing this, I was watching Jonathan and 2 other guys build Epiphan. The next lesson in this is to surround yourself with like-minded people and people that will better you. So I was really hoping this was going to be a quick 3 to 5 minute video, but the more I talked about it, the more I realized there's a lot to my story and there's a lot of good things that I learned and a lot of good things that I failed at that I thought I should share. So this is going to end up being 2 parts or 3 parts. I'm really sorry. I hope you find it informative and that you stick around. If not, I totally get it. I am in no way trying to say that I'm a Gary Vee or anything. I'm just a guy that is running a business for better or worse, and this is how I do it. I had to leave my real estate clients in Portland behind, which kind of set me back in the real estate world. At this time, I'm making somewhere between 40 and 50 grand.